Hello everybody, my name's Alex and today I'll walk you through this question here. So the question is 2 times a number plus 3 is equal to half a number minus 9. So I think the hardest part about these type of questions is translating the English into a mathematical equation. Oops. So we need to translate this into math. So essentially how we do it is word by word. 2 times a number. So in our case, our number will be x. Whoops. So 2 times x plus 3. I should make that green. Is equal to, so that's just the equivalent of the equal sign, a half and then a number, so that's half times x minus 9. That's that stuff there. And that's really the hardest part about these type of questions. Is turning the English into math. In some cases, you have to also watch the wording. So if it's a number plus 3 times 2, so if it was number plus 3 and then multiplied by 2, then that would be x plus 3 and all squared and then all in brackets times by 2. So that would be 2x plus 6. So in many cases you have to watch the number. In this case it's 2 times the number plus 3. So it would be 2 times x plus 3. That's just something to be aware of. Just how they word it and the order of the words. Okay, but now we can go ahead and solve our question. So usually high school teachers will teach you to just move the number to the other side and reverse the sign. That is technically what we are not going to do. Think of it as a balancing scale that must remain equal. If we add 1 kilo here, we must add another kilo here. If we subtract 3 kilos here by removing it, then we must subtract 3 kilos here to make this remain equal. So in this case, we are going to make x the subject. Making a variable the subject simply means just to put all sides, all numbers of that particular number into one side. So in this case here, we'll make x the subject. And when we make x the subject, we find our answer. Right, so like our scale analogy, we're going to be subtracting 3 from both sides. So plus 3 minus 3, that becomes 0. And then we have 2x is equal to a half x minus 12 minus 9 minus 3. Cool. Now we are going to subtract half of x on both sides. Half x minus half x. Doesn't matter what value x is, this will be 0. So now we have 3 over 2x is equal to minus 12. Okay, so now that we've done the additions and subtractions, i.e. minus 3 and minus half x, now we can move on to the multiplication and division. So now we can multiply both sides by 2. So we need to get rid of this 2 here. Oops. Let me just make it a bit more colorful. 2 and 3. And on this side we have minus 12. So what we need to do is multiply both sides by 2. So 2 times half, or 2 on the bottom, that will cancel out, because you're multiplying by 2 and then you're dividing by 2. That's the same as multiplying by 1, which is doing nothing. So then we're left with 3x is equal to 2 times minus 12 is minus 24. Alright, now we have to divide by both sides by 3. Top and bottom cancel out, and we are left with x is equal to minus 24 divided by 3, or minus 8. And that's how we get our answer. Really, when you practice all these steps enough times, you do it really, really fast. The hardest part is turning the English into math. Or at least that's what I find the hardest part. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned.